Hello everyone, welcome back to a new replay cast. Today we're going to be having a look at a game between in the top right spawning as the red Terran player, it's going to be Dream. And in the bottom left spawning as the blue Zerg, it's going to be Jin Air's Rogue. Who is opening up with a standard hatch first. For a second I thought it was a pool first, then I realized that counting remains hard. Even though I managed to finish elementary school a very long time ago. As we have the CC going down for Dream as well, seems to be going into a marine and then a factory. So looking like a very standard game here, honestly. First Overlord and pretty much straight across the map, didn't it? Hasn't seen the command center yet, but there has been some scouting with drones as well, so definitely was a drone scout around for any type of proxy racks. First Reaper is gonna go in, is going to try to get a couple of kills, but a lot of the time these Zergs are too good. Even though recently I've been seeing Clamp control as a Reaper for a bit, he almost always gets at least 1 or 2 links. Dream's gonna get 1 link, throw a grenade, and piss off. Now we're gonna see this little dance with the Queen throwing down the tumor and then the Reaper trying to get the tumor. Usually don't put it completely on the edge. Yeah, Reaper can't really go in here. 2 Queens, tumor a little bit too far to the back, so it's going to be absolutely fine here for Jin Air's Rogue. Factory and barracks are going to be swapping as we see most likely Hellion production starting soon here. There we go. When I say Hellion production, I really just meant Hellion, not Hellions. It's a single Hellion for now. 3rd CC on the way. Was this with a late refinery? I think so. Late refinery, starport. He can really still go into anything from here except maybe battle cruiser, but a lot of the time you do see Viking or Liberator in this case for the Terran player. Curious to see what we will see now. Going to be a Liberator. It's not as common to see Banshee honestly from this position. The gas isn't that high. I'm not quite sure what the reason is that we don't see as much Banshee, but it feels like it just doesn't fit well with this build. Probably because your Hellion count isn't that high either. Because you're cutting Hellions a couple of times to afford more mineral things. So faster CC, you don't need to want to cut any SCV. So I think you cut a Hellion and a half honestly. And Banshees are really good in unison. Like the synergy with the Hellions is very good. So if you have less Hellions, perhaps not quite as brilliant. We're gonna see 6 cars so far, 2 more on the way. It's gonna be going up to 8 cars. Liberator popped out as well. Not even gonna be trying to kill this Overlord. Just constantly these moves from left to right, from to the middle, and then Queens need to kind of track that movement constantly. If you see the vision of Rogue, he only really has a dark spot over here. He sees that the Lip is going into the main base. Spore is 5 seconds away from being done, but 2 Queens will be able to push this out. Queens are in position. We have 15 links, 10 more links on the way. We'll be going up to 25 links in order to deal with these cars. Links are out of position though, so Dream's gonna get a shot and is gonna lose some cars here perhaps. 1 goes down. Not a very worthwhile trade. I mean, 3 links a drone for a car. That is not quite what you want. 2 cars very low as well, so these need to get repaired if he wants to go back in with this, honestly. You can't just lose your cars for free like that. Yeah, there we go. You can see some car repair. The mechanics over here. Gonna try to do their best on this car. It's a lot faster than the mechanic that does my car. Takes him a couple of weeks. He also charges a bit more. Overlord moves towards the top side of the map and then to the left. I'm not quite sure what his plans are, but he's very keen on being around some vegetation. He's going to be chilling above this weird looking floating tree. These trees are not really... I guess you can see the stem. Where was I? Right. 3-3 Hellion split. So here's just kind of looking for those run-bys, right? You want to make sure that there's no run-bys on the map whenever you move out with your Hellion. So he checked 2 areas. He didn't really check here, but it's like you can check everything. So you just hope for the best. We see 1-1 on the way for the Zerg player. It's also pretty quick lair, but Baneling Nest wasn't finished yet, so it can't really start at Baneling speed immediately. Should start it now. Link's going in for a run by. Liberator is back home as well, and now we might be able to see a push. And there's two things that Dream can do here. He can either leave 1-2 tanks at home. He has 2 tanks right now, just 1 tank. Or you can leave the cars at home, and then the cars can join up later once you realize there's no Ling run by. So you always see the Zerg go for a Ling run by. And then if that one doesn't work out, they usually pull back. This is not enough units, is it? He needs to pick this up, like 100%. No? I mean, there's no combat shield, there's no upgrades here. This is just gonna be a complete loss of a fight. No? Holy crap. Marines are sick. That was a really good trade. I have no clue how I managed to do that. Aliens are joining up as well right now. Tank is extremely low though, it's gonna get targeted down. We see Dream pulling ahead in the supply. Good target fire on these Banes here, pick up on the final Marines. 62 workers against 67. Usually Zerg would love to be at 75. Sometimes I even see Zerg go up to 80 if their early game was very good, but yeah, you really do want to have a little more workers here. 5 mutas on the way, because now with this constant aggression, when is Rogue going to be able to build those drones? I mean, he needs to sprinkle in a drone here and there if he ever wants to be able to win this game. You can just play even eco. Usually Banelings never trade cost effectively. Like it might look good because they clean up armies, but they're not cost efficient, they're supply efficient. That's the trick with Banelings. So you do need more money than your opponent most of the time, and the way that Zerg wants to play is they kind of want this game to be in a perpetual state of mid-game where really neither player ever really stabilizes. You want to be doing things, you want to be taking trades, preferably while having better eco. Now we see almost no creep over here. Eco sucking hard. 5th base going up on that top left side. Bit of a run by, this I do like. Run by with mutas as well is gonna force force Dream to come back with something. Oh, good links around. All of these Marines are going to die, I think. Has a muta gone down yet? 1 muta has gone down. So do all these Marines. Tank is gonna fall. There's a couple more Marines on the high ground here. What's the muta count? We have 12 mutas. Is there +1? There's no +1. There's not even 2-2 on the way for these links either. This army is gonna get cleaned up as well, so I actually feel really good about Dream's position in this game. Had he not lost his entire army just now. I mean, he has a 4th base. He literally almost killed this one. So it's 62 works against 70. He's gonna get very, very nice eco. He has Thors out. He has 2-2 on the way. But he just lost a lot of supply, which feels pretty unnecessary. Now Thor is gonna come in, save this depot. Save the day for the depot. As finally Rogue managed to get a slight... Ooh, he's gonna jump it. There's no way. This was a little bit naive, no? This is a move you pulled back in Wings of Liberty when no one knew how to play. It's like, oh, I was going for the door. And the other guy just looks at it and forgets to pick it up. That's a Wings of Liberty play right there, but... yeah, that doesn't work against Dream, my friend. Dream is really freaking good. This Thor now, however, is going to end up falling. But not before it takes out 2 mutas, so... honestly, it's not great, it's not terrible either. We now have 87 workers here for Rogue, who's also going to go up to +2 carapace. No +2 melee yet. There's no hive on the way, so no adrenal anywhere close. Creep spread is... I kind of want to say mediocre at best, no? This is the 4th base. There's single tumors to the right side. Like, that's a single scan. This position still seems very scary. I know this is a good Zerg map, but... it feels like Dream is playing a pretty decent game here. I'd love to see an extra turret being added here. There's 18 mutas right now, so single turrets are not going to be able to do it, I think. 3-3 on the way for Dream as well. Who's not going to be able to hit any type of timing, I think, for now. He's gonna need to wait until he gets a higher splash count. He's gonna need another Thor, maybe a couple of extra mines. We see triple mines being produced at a time right now. Is there the drilling claws? There is drilling claws. There is a single turret in the main base. He can't lose these upgrades. That would be very, very bad. He's not using all of his Marines though. I would love to see just another turret. I think Dream has so much money that he could be spending on some extra defenses. I mean, the creep isn't that great, the tech here isn't that great. He's gonna have a big upgrade for the next, basically 2 minutes. I feel like he can be pretty passive until then, where he just tries to craft his perfect army. Sometimes I feel like Terran players don't really try to do that too much, and they are too keen on killing. But here, you really have some time to craft your perfect army. Get a Thor extra, get some extra Marauders for all I care, so you get that extra tanking power in your army. Secure that 5th base, and from there, your 3-3 should finish, and you should have a very powerful army. Okay, right now we have mainly Marines, 10 Mines, and 2 Thors. I kind of like this army, and 3-3 is close to finishing up. This Dream apparently had to pause here. That's okay. I respect it. Oh my god, that sounded painful. 16 kills. Lol, and then 2 more Banes, because he decided to kill it with Banes. Let's see what these bad boys are gonna end up doing. It's always so exciting when the madmen are rolling in. Here comes Dream. I think he can't go yet, right? 37 seconds away. Maybe he wants to start setting up a position, clear 1 or 2 tumors. He has an army ready for counterattacks. He's gonna send some Marines back home. They're gonna be able to catch these Mutas. Not really. 3 mines. Burrow? No, no, no burrow. Too late. Not a single mine's gonna hit there. Oh, Marauder falls as well. There's no turret here. Marines are going to be very helpful. I would love to see a mine drop with these drilling claws there currently are. Always so useful to have. Only single turret goes down immediately. +2 is on the way for these Mutas, so for another only gonna have +1. This is a nasty position. Can Thor shoot that? I feel like they could. Mutas come back in trying to get a tech lab. Get it. There's no trying, only doing. My friend Rogue always said. Pure Painling is gonna... Oh, you don't want to detonate it on top of a Thor body. There's no SCVs here. That's going to be a bit of a bummer. He could kill that. Oh, there's a little bit of lack of micro for both players there. As these 2 turrets do end up going down. What do we have? Do we have... No. We don't have the range nor the armor yet. Armor is on the way now. Neo Steel armor. Very, very important here. The 2 most ambitious Marines. Come on guys, we got it. The Marauder for mental support. Didn't really do too much. Yeah, I feel like if you're being pushed back that much by Muta harass, it could be really nice to do a mine drop. Especially if you have drilling claws. Because then in that case, you're just gonna get away with the medevac at least. It's kind of difficult to spot. I love this move. Just a split off of, what is it? 15, 14 Marines, single Marauder. This is not going to be enough here. There needs to be more. There we go. There is more indeed. Okay. Well, it's not quite how I expected it to go, but it's okay. As at the same time, you see this bottom base being attacked by Dream as well. Mines are burrowing. What are the timings looking like here? We have Hive done, shit in his plating, 3-3 on the way. This was a good fight here for Dream, honestly. I kind of did like the way he did that. There's just constant counterattacks going on though. It feels like that whenever you're attacking Rogue, he always punches you back, you know? Like there's no way of you just throwing in a clean punch at him. He's always there. He hits you on the back of the head. You know, gives you a wedgie. He always does something really annoying. It's never big damage. It's just big enough damage that you notice it. What banelings being spread around as well for landmines. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. These are pretending to be banelings. They pop up and go, ta-da! Could have been banelings. And the other guy starts scanning like a madman. Oh, this could be a nice hit. No. Rogue does not agree with me as this creep is starting to get cleared up. There's 3 Ultralisks on the way. 15 Marauders are out already though, as well as 12 mines. So the moment... Ooh. Decent hit. The moment we're going to be fighting off of creep, it's actually going to be pretty okay here for Dream, but on creep it might be difficult. More Bane Mines, mediocre hits. Only uses a single Baneling as well. Overseers are going to take some damage. As the Widow Mines start dropping, this is kind of a surround. Except not enough units here, so a lot of the SCVs are gonna end up dying. Ultralists are moving in. Gonna be able to take out this army on the left side as well. There's a bunch of mines not doing anything over here. These Mutalisks are doing a lot of damage from us. We have a counter attack from Dream here. Banelings are not done yet. There's an Ultra on the way, but seems to not be too bothered with whatever is going on over here. Let's get shot in the face immediately by a bunch of Marauders. These Ultras are gonna end up falling, so I think this base is gone. He might be able to even move to this base and take that out as well. Drop into... He needs to drop this army, right? He needs to get out of here. This army can't fight air. So the moment the Mutalisks come back, that should be adios. Even if it's only 10. Oh my god, there was mines there. I didn't see it, but neither did Rogue. So a lot of these mutas are actually going to end up falling. And this store is doing quite some work. 173 supply against 169. This is not the way to push. There's no mines here with this army. This is completely on creep. Sure, there is no Baneling, but it still feels super scary. I guess Dream once again knows better than me, though. That's a big surprise. He's the Terran Pro gamer, but getting a pretty decent trade here, honestly. Microing is a little hard out. Mines are being rallied forward. Is Rogue just gonna die here? 85 workers still mining. Like their life depends on it. Queens are gonna be able to help out here with transfuses. Couple of mine shots hitting hard on these ultralists. No banelings here is not helping out. Corruptors are gonna be attacking these medevacs, but I think there's a couple too many here. So he won't be able to take all of them down before this fight is even over. This fight could last for like 5 more minutes. Each medevac wouldn't die. Holy crap, corruptors are bad against medevacs. They're so slow at killing them. And with these marines down, Rogue is going to be evacuating this base. He still believes though, as see a couple more banelings on the way, 2 more ultralisks as well, and Dream just rallying across the map on those 5 bases. No 6th command center anywhere, only 52 workers as well, but with these 3 mules of course he's going to be able to get a decent amount of income here. It's funny, this kind of feels like his last ditch effort, but also he has a big army, so it feels like Rogue might just kind of die here. There's a bunch of banelings here. Marauder count is high, gonna be tanking a lot of these. Corruptors are still going to town. How many medevacs have gone down this game? 19 medevacs, and I think about 10 or 12 of those are in the last minute and a half, but 29 workers have gone down right now. 56 against 52 army supply, 70 supply in favor of Dream. And Rogue is looking pretty dead, if you ask me. Pretty dead. Baneling count non-existent. Let's gonna try to pick up some of the reinforcements here. So Rogue still is trying his best. Mine shots kill individual links. There's no overseers here yet, are being morphed in. We'll be able to clear up those mines after, but this final ultra is going to end up dying as well. There's 21 links still on the map and a single baneling, and that single baneling just died as well. So I have a feeling this might just be it, as Dream scouts that top left base as well, which is one of the only 2 mining bases right here for Rogue. Dream still with the 3k income. Floated this main orbital command towards his far left side. There's so much pressure right now on Rogue. He's not afraid of any type of ling run by a single mine. The nice mining here at that northwest base. And here comes the 5 Marauder 3 mine squad, the classic in StarCraft 2, no medevacs. Oh, just gonna be right clicking that base for now as mines are burrowing up. I think these Marauders might just die. Yeah, this wasn't the greatest attack, honestly. There's overseers here, should be able to take out these mines, but I don't really see a way for Rogue to win here. Mines will end up killing all the overseers. There's still a lot of Marauders alive. Spore Crawler used for detection purposes. There's not going to be enough base falls. You see 4k income right now for Dream, who just happily keeps producing more and more Marines, more Marauders, mines being built by the 3. I mean, this is just looking absolutely terrible. 19 mines on the map, almost more mines than there is Zerglings, and oh, these guys, they're gonna get 1 or 2 shots off. No, they're not. Overseer is here in time. He's gonna be able to get this mine as well. No, we have a marine drop. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna be a mine drop or if this is just gonna be to transport the mines faster. Oh, the 3 links over here are still these guys. The traitors. They're not fighting. Deserting the army. They're under the ground. Amazing. We have the big bunkers. That's nice. Pop. Going into them big bunkers. As we see a couple of mine hits. Actually doing a lot of damage here. This is some nice F2 action. I don't see the medevac anymore that was going to be sent down. This army gets sent down as well. I mean, Orbital can just lift. It's annoying to lose 11 SCVs, but I mean, 146 supply against 46 rogue. What the hell are you doing? Do you have a trick that I'm not aware of? The army supply, of course. Look at this. The army supply for Dream is absolutely massive. It's so crazy. $22 mines, 61 marines, and we also have a bunch of other units that can do damage. There's only a single ultra and a single baneling. I mean, I just don't see it happen. I don't even see why he wants to stay into the game. Pretty sure at this point even a bronze player could win this playing this time. I mean, there's just too many units. GG gets called, and that is the end here for Rogue. After a fantastic game by Dream, honestly. So if you did enjoy that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, smash the like button, and I'll hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.